Haechan is a genius that I at times do not understand because I'm not smart enough. That's the only way I can phrase it. He does say and create a lot of things that I can't understand. I wish I did, but I'm not, that's not part of my talent to say it like that. It's not part of my talent to understand everything that he does. I can just tell that he does it beautifully. I can tell he does it beautifully. Doesn't mean I actually understand exactly what he's doing, unfortunately. People, the day is here. We have Haechan's first solo album. I am so excited. I'm beyond excited, honestly. I have been waiting for this since I started biasing him sometimes last year, and I don't really know what to do with myself because I'm so incredibly excited. I have been out all day, so I have tried my best to stay offline, off the internet, and I think I've done a pretty good job. The only thing I have seen and that I'm currently seeing is the thumbnail, and the thumbnail itself looks like a masterpiece. It already looks amazing, okay? And it's also 3 minutes and 40 seconds. It's quite long to be like, a first solo album. So it's called Crzy. It's not spelled like crazy, it's spelled C-R-Z-Y, but I'm gonna assume it's called Crzy. I'm just so incredibly excited. Like I said, I think I've done a pretty good job. I haven't seen any spoilers, I haven't seen any teasers. We're gonna watch that after we have watched the MV. I'm just so incredibly excited. Like I know we have all been waiting for this for so long. I'm ready for some vocals, I'm ready for some dancing, I'm ready for literally everything. So now, without any further ado, let's go. Right, this is like the moment. I feel like I have a lot of these moments, when people release stuff, but this is like the moment. This is one of my ults, mind you, in NCT for me. So I'm just my heart is beating right now. I mean, it always is, but it's beating faster than normal. Also, I feel like I don't really need to say this because you already know how I work, but if this is your first time here, hi, reaction channel, pause is gonna happen, I'm a yapper. Yes. And I comment on everything. If he looks good, I'm gonna comment on it. If he sounds good, which he always does by the way, I'm gonna comment on it. If he dances good, which he definitely do all the time, I'm gonna comment on that. So, expect a lot of pauses, expect a lot of yapping, expect this video to be very long. And if you have been here before, hi, welcome back, you know how I work. No surprises. Anyways, now enough talking. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, ooh, hey. Well, at least he said, wow. Huh, okay. I was gonna say, at least he said sorry, right? That's gotta be some plus points. Okay, he already looks amazing.
Sorry.
Oh!
Hey, yo. You keep looking at me.
I don't know what has gotten into me these days. I tend to resort to screaming for some reason. It's not like a proper scream either because apparently I can't do that. So it's more like a very high squeak. Like a mouse type of thing. You cannot start the song like that, Haechan. Siren eyes. Siren eyes.
Hey, yo. You keep looking at me. Telling me I'm crazy. You're right. 내 걸음은 fantasy. 시선을 훔치는 순간 날 보는 건 근비해. 반대쪽 다리를 가져. Girl, I'm gonna go insane. 잠깐은 마주친 순간 That's why Stop. 너와는 텅 빈 우주. 우리 사이 gravity. 거리는 좁혀지고 So body 너 되게 같아. 아직 숨결이 다
He sounds amazing. He sounds the everything. Let's go back. Telling me I'm crazy. I'm crazy. But it's okay. We can be crazy together.
Hey, yo. You keep looking at me. Telling me I'm crazy. You're right. 내 걸음은 fancy. 시선은 You're right. 내 걸음은 fancy.
Wow. Hitting me with the wink from the beginning. You know that is a new level of disrespect that I welcome in my life.
I'm crazy. You're right. 내 걸음은 fancy. 시선을 훔치는 순간 날 보는 넌 근비해. 반대쪽 다리를 더줘. Girl, I'm gonna go insane. 잠깐 눈 마주친 순간 That's why Stop. 너와는 정빈 우주. 우리 사이 gravity.
The way he said gravity. Sing it again. That scratches my brain just right. Ooh, you know, I could be happy with just that part of the song. Oh my god! Wow, we're getting every Haechan in the song. Wow. You know, this has a very early 2000 type of sound to it. It's giving me kind of like early 2000 Justin Timberlake type of style. Kind of. With the, I think it is the instrumental first and foremost, but also the way he sounds. He has like this kind of like, I think it is R&B sound, which was very like popular in the early 2000s, at least for what I remember of music like that was released at the time. And he just he is very good with that type of like, his voice is very good with that type of sound. Also the dancing so far, I'm gonna need a dance practice performance video, whatever you have to give to me, everything really. I want to see this man dance even more than I'm already getting here, because he has such a good style. This is giving kind of like a little bit like Michael Jackson, which would not be weird as that is his role model, but this is sounding so good. Nope. No, you do not count in Spanish for me, young man. Also, we gotta stop with the like, you know, almost whispers, because it's too much. But I'm gonna... Is that a sun for like full sun? Because, you know, full sun, Haechan, full sun, you know, maybe? I don't know.
Crazy. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Wanna look at the stars with you.
Oh.
뭐든 네가 원하면 I do. Yeah.
Oh my god.
난 잃어버려 어느새. 내 옆에서 있는 너. Your star is fly. Stop. Now look what you made me do. 우리 사이 chemistry.
Oh! The chemistry as well sounds so nice.
Now look what you made me do. 우리 사이 chemistry. 조금 짚어지고 너만을 호흡하는데. Girl, will it be on my mind?
Oh my god. Rapper Haechan, yes, please. 7 days a week or whatever.
Girl, will it be on my mind? 모르지 않은 척만 다가가서 말해니까 듣고 싶은 말. Baby, tonight. feel it 상상해버렸어 그렇게 오래 뜨거워져 너란 존재 Baby I'll be sliding up on your yeah 이제 finally 하나 둘셋넷 count it up baby I'm crazy I think I'm sick do you feel me yeah 내가 더 네 시선에 yeah baby you drive me crazy tonight
Oh, wow. You know I love a good head movements type dance head movements, by the way. But what's the flower though? I mean, I saw that the flowers were in the, you know, in the paintings. I'm just wondering what it symbolizes. Oh wow. This will go so hard live. Oh, I like that move. Let's
I'm crazy.
No. I mean, yes, but no.
Crazy.
Wow. Okay. Oh, woo. If there's one thing you can always know Haechan will deliver, it's his vocals. Okay, his vocals are one of the best vocals in this world, in my opinion. But the fact that he can also rap, I mean, I knew, but I haven't actually properly heard it before now, you know, in his solo MV. He is crazy. He is crazy. Okay, he's driving me crazy. I'm sure he drives us all crazy. He is fantastic at what he does. This was everything I could have imagined and hoped for and more. We got the vocals, we got the rapping, we got the dancing, we got the full package, and he looked hot as hell while doing it, if I may add. I did. Yeah. that was really good. However, I'm gonna need a dance practice or a performance video or something ASAP because I want to see this full choreo. The part where he was singing crazy with the like slide movement with like the leg going that way, the arm going the other way, it was so smooth. I love that one. Also the little head movement that he did in there. It changed up too. The song changed up a little bit throughout the song, but it didn't feel like it changed up in that. It was very smoothly done. But if you were to like, you know, pause and then just skip into the song, you would definitely notice that the song changed it both like rhythmically, I think you're gonna call it, but it didn't feel like it because the transitions in the beats and everything was very smoothly done. It was very satisfying. You didn't really like properly, I feel like for me at least, notice it until it has like it had already happened and like been playing for a couple of seconds, I guess. I feel like this is properly setting the mood for the rest of the album, and I'm even more excited now than I already was to check out the entire album because this was great. This was great. Alright, so we have two videos, one called Taste of Sun and the other one called Taste of Light. I think one of them is like a highlight medley and the other one is just like, I think it was like kind of like a vibe video to kind of set the mood and tone for the album. But I'm actually not entirely sure. I just know these dropped and I have not watched them because I didn't want to get spoiled to anything. So I thought we would watch them now. I know that he probably also released some MV teasers. I'm probably not going to watch those because I don't really see the need to, you know, since we just watched the MV. And also I couldn't find them. under the NCT, like, you know, released videos. So I'm not entirely sure if there actually is like proper, like, you know, MV teasers or not, but we're gonna watch these two, so let's go. Oh. Ooh. Well, okay. Ooh, yeah, I think I saw the preview photos that is from this, like, location, and he looked good. He looked fine, okay? Let me tell you that. Is this the girl that's...
몰아치는 내 맘에 I feel the rush adrenaline.
Are these previews to the songs? Why does everyone have a why does everyone have a sun tattoo?
One second we're falling. I'm that talented.
I have no idea what happened or what anything really. There was two of him, one in like black and white and one in colors, one of which was kind of sunburned and the other one just seemed kind of depressed. Almost. No, I have no idea. I am wondering though that the girl we were kind of like following in a way with the sun tattoo, if that is supposed to be the same girl that was in the music video. Oh, but I do not know. See, this is the kind of the fun part, but also kind of the frustrating part about watching these, because I want to feel smart, I want to understand it, but I cannot. If you can, then do tell me, or if you have thoughts, do tell me. I will be very interested in hearing your thoughts about it. It's very abstract, in my opinion, which means that it can be very hard to actually fully understand what is going on if you don't know what to look for, or if you don't have any like keywords, you know, to like kind of like pinpoint your thoughts on, you know. So I'm I'm not entirely sure, but maybe we will get some more clarity when we watch the other one, the Taste of Light, maybe? We shall see. Anyways. Okay, Taste of Light. So we have changed scenery. This is a cinema or something like that. Concert hall. I think he's sitting there. I think. Okay. Gray Rain. Ah, okay. I think this is probably the highlight medley then.
짙어진 회색 거리에 난 눅눅하게 잠겨 그냥 그렇게 애매해 내 창문을 두드리는 raindrop raindrop 텅 비어있는 내게 내려 차가운 비는 그칠 줄을 모르고
Oh, no camera or lights allowed. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
머리 위에서 흔들린 조명은 힘들던 현실이 아닌 듯해 너는 상관이 없겠지 이대로 좋으니 난 너만 있으면 돼 정적 속에 셔터 소리만 끝없이 들려
Okay, we're getting like groovy, Haechan. I'm here for that. Oh! Roll with me. It's like he entered Narnia.
I need you to roll with me 떠나자 어디든지 멀리 멀리 둘이 복잡한 요시를 뒤로 하고 우리 Oh baby 끌리는 그대로 걸린 소리 리듬에 맞춰 chillin' feeling Baby 우리만의 이야기를 더하지 Yeah 복잡한 노래 착한 소문들은 묘해 오늘이란 낭만을 쫓게 사라져갈 순간을 놓치지 않아 Just roll with me
Should be.
Can be done 난 너와 달리 아직도 널 지울 자신 없어 Why do I want you back 끝없는 매일새 꿈에서 다시 또 반복되는 run 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 난 빌어 네 많은 밤이 너와 같기를 should be hard 날아가 멋지게 fly us 그는 말한 순간부터 난 채워져가지 Keep feeling so high I feel the rush adrenaline Lost control outside love 서져버린 my brain I feel the rush adrenaline You know 이제 멈출 수도 없지 rush adrenaline 위험해도 이건 남다른 You adrenaline yeah adrenaline yeah yeah I feel the rush yeah adrenaline yeah 달아오르는 숨 feel like 느껴지는 rush adrenaline yeah
Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, I'm excited now. I am very much excited now. I am gonna see, because I saw when I searched up the music video, I did see that there are some type of like audios. If they do have subtitles, I will watch them. If not, I will try to find lyrics videos for the songs if I can, because I do want the lyrics, but if we can have some type of like visual going on with it, that would be nice too, but we shall see what I can find. So okay, so I opened one of the videos, and from what I could tell, it was no lyrics in the video, so we're gonna do the lyrics video instead. I had no idea that this album was so long. I mean, I knew there were quite a few songs, but I didn't think it was this many. So we're gonna be sitting here for quite some time because we are listening to all of them. I'm very excited. I have found the playlist on Spotify, so I have opened the songs in the order of the album. So I hope that we have everything correctly. Starting off, Camera Lights. Also, I did not include Crazy because we just watched that, so it's gonna be everyone else. So Camera Lights is the first one.
It's something like boom 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 booms.
Okay.
Booms, boom boom booms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
A very groovy beat.
Camera lights, yeah. 전부 멈추는 듯해. 미묘한 변한 공기 속에서 널 마주해. 비춰든 성광은 glitter rain. 그 빛들을 입은 채 turn round with me. You smile with me. I'm blurring in this atmosphere. 더 느리게 흘러. Your haze. So come on and light me with your light.
Ooh. Not the laughing.
Press the shutter. 담고 싶은 널. 숨이 멎을 듯한 찰나까지도. 머리 위에서 흔들린 조명은 힘들다 현실이 아닌 듯해. 너는 상관이 없겠지. 이대로 좋으니 난 너만 있으면 돼. 정적 속에 셔터 소리만 끝없이 들려. 찰칵 소리가 stuck in my head. 무심하게 웃어줘. Turn round with me. Your eyes on me. 조각 같은 모습이 날 압도해도 I can't deny. You're the one. So come on and light me with your light. Press the shutter. 담고 싶은 널. 눈을 뗄 수 없는 프레임 속에서 가느다란 손가락 사이에 Press 스며드는 flashlight. 널 잠시 흔들어도 좋을 테니 이젠 그 눈에 날 담아. Yeah, shorty. Yeah. Come on, girl, come into me. I just wanna get to touch you. I said, girl, just meant to be. I'm just mesmerized by you. So come on and light me with your light, and light me with your light. Press the shutter. What's behind the light? 감춰왔던 모든 너를 보여줘.
Ooh, okay. That is an opening to an album for sure. I feel like the first song of the album is kind of what will definitely set the mood. I mean, we already got kind of like a taste of that, you know, taste with Crazy. So I feel like we're definitely moving into this kind of like grown, a little like dark but light type of sound. Also, just a little like disclaimer, if you want to call it that. Obviously, we already know that Haechan is an amazing, talented singer. So I do not want to sit here and be like, you know, very repetitive with every single song going with like, he sounded amazing, because we already know he does, okay? So obviously, if there are part of the song where his vocal is just like, you know, mind-blowing to me, obviously I will point it out, but I don't want to spend time, you know, just repeating myself, because that would just be repetitive. I think it will just be boring. So I would much rather focus on what the song makes me feel in my very like absurd way of talking. And then if there are points to his vocals that I want to point out, obviously I'm gonna do that. Just so you're aware, it's not that I'm not finding his vocals beautiful. You should already know that I do. I just, you know, want to focus on other things as well. So, just to get that out of the way, okay? We already know he sounds great. But this was kinda giving 2 a.m. type of pub vibe, with, you know, a fireplace, him on the stage with like a maybe type of like 1950s type of microphone for some reason, and just like swaying back and forth. It's very chill, it's very vibey, and it's kind of like a romantic type of atmosphere in the room, but definitely a grown type of sound, which honestly I feel like I kind of could have expected from Haechan, based on how you have told me that like what kind of like sound he kind of has. But also it just really fits as the image I have of him as an artist. So I feel like it really does fit him. And yeah, I like that. It very vibey, definitely a song you can put on, you can study to it, you can like, you know, if you walk your dog, you can listen to it. It's a very everyday type of vibey song if you just like, you know, for whatever mood really. Right, Adrenaline. I am excited for this one based on the little preview we got. I feel like this is gonna be very up my alley in terms of sound, so we shall see.
Yeah, it's adrenaline, it's adrenaline, yeah. 빛바랜 도시는 black, 내겐 익숙하지. 핸들을 잡고 더 밟아도 better ride it. 속도를 올려 zero부터 더 뺏기면 백한 겐 없지 automatic. 마침내 연결된 너와 나 멈추지 마. Pedal to the metal, 불러 날 뻔뻔. 지루했던 밤에 사이렌을 울려 get loco. Double it, 짙어지는 맥박에 발을 들여린 Loving it, 원해 매 순간 get lit. 닿아오던 열긴 충분하지. 불빛부터 버려 overloaded. 이 밤의 끝막이 내리면 다시 rewind. You make me lose control. Drifts of run. 몰아치는 내 맘에 I feel the rush adrenaline. You know beyond the 빠져드는 adrenaline. 떨리는 순간 찰나 속에 You adrenaline, yeah. Adrenaline, yeah. Adrenaline.
Okay, I usually when I have listened to albums earlier, I don't tend to like stop mid-song, but that part, very catchy.
Adrenaline, 떨리는 순간 찰나 속에 You adrenaline, yeah. Adrenaline, yeah. Adrenaline, coming for ya. 신혼불 거쳐도 난 더 speeding up, yeah. I want more. 괜찮네 버릇처럼 시선은 내게로. 너와 난 도시 so quiet. 날아가 멋지게 fly. 그는 많은 순간부터 난 채워져 가득해. Feeling so high and I lose control. Drifts of run. 몰아치는 내 맘에 I feel the rush adrenaline. You know beyond the 빠져드는 adrenaline. 떨리는 순간 찰나 속에 Burning so bright. 이 자극 속에 취하는 날 good 몰아치는 내 맘에 I feel the rush adrenaline control I'm sunflower 서져버린 my brain I feel the rush adrenaline You know 이제 멈출 수도 없지 rush adrenaline 위험해도 이건 남다른 You adrenaline yeah adrenaline yeah yeah I feel the rush yeah adrenaline yeah 달아오르는 something 느껴지는 rush adrenaline yeah
Ooh, okay, yeah. Definitely my type of song. This is catchy, it is vocal heavy, it also has that little rap type of flavor to it, like rap singing in a way. I love the little I love the little like adrena part. Very fun, very catchy. I feel like in this album he's definitely being playful, which I love. Haechan to me is a very playful person in general, so him kind of like conveying that in terms of his music too is fun to listen to. It fits. And this is one of those songs that is definitely more on the playful side. It's, you know, a bit more up-tempo, still kind of like flirty, more so flirty than romantic. I'm trying to like put a feeling to the song if you couldn't tell, in a way, or like a mood. So this is way more flirty and grown compared to the last one, which was very much so like romantic but grown. And I'm wondering if that kind of the whole album is gonna have that little like grown sound to it, which I love, by the way. I love that he's like, I'm an adult now, I'm gonna make music that fits kind of like my style, that is a bit more grown as I have grown up type of, you know. I'm liking it so far. This one, Adrenaline, I can already tell I'm gonna have that on repeat, because it kind of gave me a little bit adrenaline, you know, a very like flirty type of sound, which I do really like. Also, here I do feel like it would be fitting to tell you he went off with the ad-libs in this song. Okay, just because I didn't comment about it did not mean I didn't notice it. Okay, he went off. I feel like when he was in the studio, he was, you know, paying rent with that song and the ad-libs going around in the background. So, okay, Love Beyond.
Girl, I've known you for a long time. When you gonna give me what I want? Come on. 아직 ain't more than online. I'm begging, ooh yeah, I'm begging, ooh yeah, baby. I say you okay, 다 틀림없게. 아찔한 느낌 파고들지. 자식처럼 끌린 힘도 경고리, ooh yeah, 완전히 ooh yeah, baby. 밤샘을 밀어, baby 온통 너로 달것 겁이 날 손 내밀면 펼쳐질 비밀 숨고를 틈 없이 눈빛도 놀라 입술이 말라붙고 갈증 속에 타올라 Take you on a high 따라붙는 천년 속에
Yeah, no, that I feel like his kind of like speciality in a way, well, it's everything, but especially those falsetto notes he tend to like go up in.
Take you on a high 따라붙는 천년 속에 Right now, baby 제발 높은 상상을 해 아직 낯선 이 순간 I want you on me 내가 나바다달라고 제발 떨어진 이 밤 Let me so good 결국 영원히 Let's take it beyond Cause I just can't take it no more No more I want you tonight I want you tonight 달콤한 소리만 벅공이는 맘 You know it ooh yeah 네 세계는 왜 또 어지럽게 끝이 없는 블랙 끝이 쌓인 번진 없어 널 감는 꿈에 너가 단숨에 baby 미쳐치는 난 더 미치는 중 열린 미지로 떠나 순간 넌 비밀을 가져낼 준비 순간도 깊게 널 지배할 열망 눈앞이 하얀 지금 엔딩 따위 몰라 on me. Another level beyond. Take you beyond. 제발 또렷한 이 밤. Let me so good. 결국 겨우니. Let's take it beyond. 'Cause I just can't take it. Just can't take it no more. Boom, but gotta beat up no more. Beat up. Baby, we should be making boom, but gotta beat up them, but gotta be blue. 순간 짜릿함이 뱉어. Boom, but gotta beat up. 푹 닫아가는 숨. Can't take it no more. I want you, baby. Boom, but gotta beat up. 선이 나는 이 순간 all the things I wanna do. 잠을 잃어버린 게 비는 you only on me. If 바람만 해도 전혀 beyond. 너로 가득 찰 시간. So good, girl, let's take it beyond. 'Cause I just can't take it, just can't take it no more. No more. I want you tonight. I want you tonight. I want you tonight. No more. I want you tonight.
Okay. Wow, Haechan. Now, first and foremost, I must admit, when I see a song called Love Beyond, I will expect a ballad, just because I feel like it is a very ballad-titled song, which it most definitely was not. I feel like this song would work really well with what I now have learned is called big bands. You know, from the wavy song, big bands. I now learned what that actually is. I feel like this song would go very good with that live. However, I think maybe this song is not, for me, like an instant favorite, just because it was very much like kind of push and pull type of song where we're moving forward and then suddenly we stop, we may be going back a little bit and then we go forward again. You know, it's kind of hard for me to keep up. My brain can't really keep up to all the changes happening in the song. I do know that I think is what a lot of you actually like, is when the song keeps changing all the time. For me, that can be kind of like, you know, as I've talked about before, I do like a good, like, unpredictable song, but if it changes too much in a short amount of time, I kind of like lose focus and I struggle with following along to where exactly we're going. However, I do feel like this has a lot of good dance potential. I think a choreo to this would go hard because I think you could play a lot with it. And being Haechan, I think he could definitely play up a good choreo to this song. I would definitely be interested in seeing that live if that would ever happen one day. But yeah, also the song itself I think could sound really good live with an actual like big band type of sound. But yeah. Okay, roll with me.
5, 6, 7. 근슬에 기분이 좋은 날. Easy breezy vibe vibe. 도심을 완벽히 벗어나. 완성된 무들만의 리듬 따라 one two 발을 맞춰 baby 어디로 가는지 중요하진 않아 지금 기분을 taste it 이대로 다 좋으니까 I need you to roll with me 떠나자 어디든지 멀리 멀리 둘이 복잡한 도시를 뒤로하고 우린 솔직해진 마음을 따라가지 착한 소금들은 뮤트해 오늘이란 낭만을 쫓게 사라져갈 순간을 놓치지 않아 Just roll with me hey, let's run, have a little fun 너무 좋은 날씨 어딜 가도 love 쏟아지는 sunlight 저기 다른 덤 Heart go boom boom beating like a drum 미친 척 우리 지구 끝까지 닿을 만큼 shouting 다른 건 지워버린 듯이 꼭 서로가 전부인 것 같아 You know 끌림대로 완성된 무대 둘만의 리듬 따라 One more 맘을 맞춰 Baby 어디에 닿는지 중요하진 않아 우리 둘이 나란히 서서 이 시간을 즐겨 just roll with me. 이렇게 너와 난 돌고 돌아. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Easy breezy vibe.
Okay. Oh, that is one of those songs that just scratches the brain. The right type of way where you just like you can daydream to this, you can fall asleep to this, you can relax. I feel like my whole body is so relaxed right now. Oh, I love the vibe of this song. I felt like this song, like, I feel like it's definitely like romantic inspired in terms of the lyrics in a way, but I feel like it's not like typical, like, you know, falling in love with a girl. I feel like it's almost like falling in love with life. Falling in love with your life type of situation. It's what I got from it. Because it felt way more just like, you know, come just vibe with me. Come stay with me. You know, just let us like, you know, you and me and this life, just easy peasy. You know, it was like the picture I kept imagining in my head is the end scene from Grease, you know, where this car suddenly takes off and Sandy and Danny ride off into the sunset or whatever they're doing. At least the car is flying at one point. That's the image. I could picture myself if this had been the title track or gotten its own like MV, it would be him in a car, you know, flying around in the sky. It would be very blue, like artificial blue sky with some white clouds. And he would just be like swaying, you know, like he wouldn't actually be driving the car, but he would be in the driver's seats. It's kind of like, it would be very like chill, very relaxed, kind of like, I don't have to do anything today except existing, loving life, and then I can do everything I want to tomorrow. That's the vibe of it. In terms of, you know, the lyrics, it's probably not what he meant. I wouldn't know. I haven't talked to him. But that's the vibe I got from it. And also, like I said, with the lyrics, I did kind of feel like it was more so romantic, but way more just casually romantic with life, not necessarily just another person. But again, that was my opinion. Sounded beautiful too, by the way. I wanted to point it out because his vocals were like caramel. He was so smooth and kind of like fluffy caramel, like just very relaxing. Okay, I could not actually find a lyrics video for this. I'm gonna assume that this is maybe like an interlude type of thing. It's not an interlude though, because it doesn't actually start the album, but maybe like just like a little, like maybe from here on out the album will kind of switch a little bit. I'm not sure, because I feel like sometimes when they add these kind of like pause tracks, also it's just like a little over 1 minute, it's usually to like, you know, signify that the album is changing, like musically. We shall see though. Anyways, is that him in the back? Wait.
1, 2, 3. I don't care who's watching. But they remember this moment. I'm not living till I kill them all. Every last one. You ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
Right. What? First of all, was that him in the background? Vocalizing kind of like hidden behind kind of like the instrumental? I do wonder what this is. Intermission. I've heard that word before. Intermission. Intermission. Isn't that kind of like to interrupt someone? Or come with like an opinion mid-conversation or something like that? Intermission. Or yeah, isn't that something like that? Coming with your opinion in an argument or... I'm gonna Google that because actually I'm not entirely sure what intermission means. I have heard the word before. It's a scheduled short break or interval between the parts of a public oh, never mind. I was way off. I don't know what I was thinking about. Okay, so it's just like a little break in the album, kind of. Okay. Nice. Intermission, so a short break in a performance. Got it. It definitely has the same mood though. Like if you were to go to a concert with Haechan and he was just playing the song of this album, this would obviously then be like a good, you know, place for like a costume change or whatever, and you would still have the vibe for the concert because there's definitely like a red thread going around or like through this album for sure, which is this grown type of dark but light playful type of sound, which again leans more so to the like romantic flirty type of sound in my opinion, which I am loving by the way, because I don't feel like we have enough, you know, songs that sounds like that. It probably like before, like in the early 2000s we probably had that, and I feel like Haechan is definitely like bringing it back. And I like, you know, someone who listened to a lot of music, you know, back in the days. I sound very old when I say that because I'm actually not, but still it brings back some type of like memory, nostalgia with the sound he is, you know, performing. So song that could definitely describe Haechan, talented. So
I'm gravity 쉽게 널 끌어당겨 끌어당겨 따라오면 돼더 다가와 다른 생각은 비워 Let you know 얼마든지 시험에 답이 뭔지 한 끗 차이 알아 난 One second I'm that talented Just come to be 타고난 뭐 falling finally 빠져들지고 내게로 아슬아슬한 선을 넘어 now 이끌어줘 비교마치 제꿈도 해도 달라 난 느껴봐 more talented
facts.
다들 말해 내가 뻔할 거라 제대로 have you ever seen 완전히 는 play 가벼운 적 없어 이 감정 앞에선 feel more Let you know girl 설명 없이 충분해 그게 뭔지 이미 훤히 보여 난 One second I'm that talented Just come to be 타고난 뭐 falling finally 빠져들지고 내게로 아슬아슬한 선을 넘어 now 이끌어줘 비교마치 제꿈도 해도 달라 난 느껴봐 more I know you 눈빛만으로도 느껴져 강하게 널 향해 발을 대는 순간 맘이 나 멈춰버린 듯이 날 바라봐 지금 모든 것은 slow 순간 다가올 듯이 더 물러서 왠지 애태워도 싫지 않지 심장이 빰빰빠라바밤 I'm that talented Just come to be 타고난 뭐 falling finally 빠져들지고 내게로 시선을 끄는 법을 알아 난 내게 맡겨 눈을 떼지 못해 너 해도 달라 난 느껴봐 more. I'm that talented. Just want to be 다가오는 못 finally 빠져들지고 내게로 아슬아슬한 선을 넘어 now 이끌어져 위험하지 제발 너 또 다른 날 느껴봐 more talented.
Yes. Yes. Yes, you are talented, okay? You know, you are definitely allowed to have a flex song like this when you are that goddamn talented. And if your name is Haechan, then you're definitely allowed to. That... You know, I love this. I love that he has a song that is saying like, you know what? I am talented. I'm just born with it. The line he had also, people say unpredictable. He is probably one of the most unpredictable humans on this earth. You will never know his next move, you know? I feel like we have seen that time and time again when watching variety content or him on stage, like the switch ups he will do or suddenly what he will say, or like, you know, it's yeah, he definitely is talented. A lot of hard work, but goddamn, he has also been blessed with a vocal god's voice, and that's something you also are born with, I think, and then you can perfect it, I guess, as you go. But he has been talented from the very beginning. Since the debut, he has been something else for sure. I could also see this song be performed by Haechan with Mark as well, because the sound, the vibe, everything about this song kind of screamed Mark to me. I feel like they could definitely do like a good version of this if they were to do this together. So yeah, loved it. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that WYN stands for What's Your Name, since that's the opening line here, and it's also a feature. A Kim Ha-eun? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that name. I also don't really know if it's a female or a male, because I've never heard of that name before, but we shall see what it is.
What's your name? No one told it on the sound. 다른 애들과는 play no games. 가만히 멈추는 heart. 타버리는. What's your name? No one told it on the sound. 다른 애들과는 play no games. 가만히 멈추는 heart. 타버리는 내 맘을 너에게 전해. 걱정 따윈 날려버려 in the air. Tell me what's your name? 망설이지 말고 shoot. 맘을 던져보지 too, baby. What's your name? 뭔가 다른 밤에는 가슴 내 맘을 rockin' it. Tastes sweet like a chocolate. 묘한 끌림에 계속 널 찾게 돼. 다가서는 순간 I'm in it. 어디서 느낀 적 없는 feeling. 말해 뭐해 너란 dream. Thinking about you every night. 물러가는 입술 무너진 bruise. It's just the way your body moves. 난 숨이 턱 막히는 걸. Cause I'm caught up in your face. What's your name? 너와 둘이라면 다 with it. 다른 애들과는 play no games. 가만히 멈추는 heart. 타버리는 내 맘을 너에게 전해. 걱정 따윈 날려버려 in the air. Tell me what's your name? 망설이지 말고 shoot. 맘을 던져보지 too. Hey, what's your name? Give me the vibe, give me the ice. 기다리다가 내게로 가서 물어봤어. You're like hip-hop, hip-hop. 도미노같이 연습4D 너의 집과 입장과 함께 시간이 멈춰버려. 틱톡, 틱톡. Yeah. 아무도 없어 내게 이런 모멘텀을 준 건. Round the world one 끝나서 바로 던져 수건. 까무러쳐서 눈부셔서 like a diamond, diamond in love. My body button, but like a curry. I like the way your body moves. 더 이상 못 버티겠어. Wanna hear you scream my name. What's your name? 너와 둘이라면 down with it. 다른 애들과는 play no games. 가만히 멈추는 heart. 타버리는 내 맘을 너에게 전해. 걱정 따윈 날려버려 in the air. Tell me what's your name? 망설이지 말고 shoot. 맘을 던져보지 too, baby. What's your name? 넌 너만을 원해 노래. 머리부터 발끝까지. Wow, 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 be wild. Girl, you know be wild, yeah. Clap, 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 너와 나를 위한 party. Tap, 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 아침에 같을 때까지. Wow, 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 be wild. What's your name? 너와 둘이라면 down with it. 다른 애들과는 play no games. 가만히 멈추는 heart. 타버리는 내 맘을 너에게 전해. 걱정 따윈 날려버려 in the air. Tell me what's your name? 망설이지 말고 shoot. 맘을 던져보지 too, baby. What's your name?
That was way too short. That was way too short. That could have gone for like 3 more minutes. Okay, whoever Haechan is, or how I'm supposed to say the name, please correct me if you know. Brilliant rapper, by the way. This song might be my favorite. We haven't heard all of them, but this one might be my favorite. It is the perfect type of up-tempo. It is fun, it's playful, it kind of has that like little like addictiveness to the chorus. The bad thing about this song is it is way too short. I would have wanted to be way longer, but I will take what I can get. I feel like it's often like the shorter songs that is the best, isn't it? At least to me, I feel like sometimes, because you want more. You want more and more and more. Love this one. Love this one. Alright, so moving on, we have Should Be.
어쩌면 나아졌을지 But it takes another 열말 어떤 말이 좀 덜 아팠을까 Drama yeah 하루도 찰나만 같던 우리 추억이 매일 꿈에 날 자꾸 껴안아서 애써 돌아서지 않았었던 내 쇼핑 자리 널 봐 I can be done 난 너와 달리 아직도 널 비울 자신 없어 Why do I want you back 길었던 프레이즈의 끝에서 멍하니 반복해도 닿았다 난 빌어 네 많은 밤이 너와 같기를 Should be hard Every day I cry but try 이제 I know should have never said bye Oh yeah 남겨둔 네 이름이 적힐 때 blank 알아볼 수 없게 흐려진 words in tears 넌이 버릇처럼 못해 I 둘만의 day에 홀로 anniversary What should I do it's the best story So let me fall in love 시간을 되돌릴 수 있다무리 I can be done 난 너와 달리 아직도 널 지울 자신 없어 Why do I want you back 끝없는 매일 새 꿈에서 다시 또 반복되는 run 난 빌어 네 많은 밤이 너와 같기를 Should be hard Every day I cry but try I should have never said bye 지금 이런 내 모습이 네 마지막 같았기에 Evermore 되물어질 듯한 노래 잠기는 밤 영원하자던 약속 기억한다면 then you should be here 내 세상엔 없어 love is true Realize there was a lie 달빛 난 너와 달리 너는 채울 방법이 없어 Can I take you back 반복될 때 끝에서 멍하니 마침표만 닿았다 또 비로소 많은 별에 내게 닿기를 Should be Every day I pray and cry 아직도 난 could we
Wow. I wish you could see the inside of my mind right now because I feel like I was on an adventure, kind of like I was on a trip. I was on a train going somewhere. I don't really know. I haven't made up all the details yet, but that is one of those daydream songs that you will just sit and listen to and you can daydream. You will be literally anywhere. This is definitely a song where I will just fall into my own head and dream. Really, daydream. I fear that if I put this on, no matter where I am, I will just space out into my own head and I will create scenarios. I love those type of songs. They're very dreamy. They're very comforting, which also makes me want to talk about how Haechan is such a comfort artist. His voice alone is enough to bring you a lot of comfort, but the emotions in his voice and also the atmosphere he creates with his songs is very much of a good comfort. It's giving you great comfort, but it's also giving you it's like a company in a voice. You know, he will provide you company, safety, comfort. Everything is delivered throughout his beautiful vocals. And I feel like it definitely was highlighted in this one with, again, all the ad-libs happening in the background, and with the song itself, with the lyrics, everything was just of comfort in a way. Some type of comfort. Yeah. Okay, we are nearing the end. So this is Gray Rain, which I do remember that he did talk about briefly in the off the record Haechan video that we watched. So
짙어진 회색 거리에 난 눅눅하게 잠겨 그냥 그렇게 애매해 내 창문을 두드리는 raindrop raindrop 텅 비어있는 내게 내려 차가운 비는 그칠 줄을 모르고 어느새 흐려져 daylight view 잿빛 도시로 화려했던 날이 하얗게 발에 먼지로 날려 불 꺼진 네온 사인 뒤로 무채색 감정들 표정을 잃어버린 나는 가만히 잠겨 고여있어 나를 삼켜버린 gray 한참 쏟아지는 gray ray에 번져가는 gray 비가 내려 gray rain gray rain yeah. 유난히 늘어지는 날엔 나만 그늘진 걸까 그런 생각에 갇힌 채 쓸쓸해지는 걸 점점 진해져가는 회색 얼룩 그 외로움에 잠겨 젖어버리고 어느새 흐려져 daylight view 잿빛 도시로 화려했던 날이 하얗게 발에 먼지같이 불 꺼진 네온 사인 뒤 무채색 감정들 표정을 잃어버린 나는 가만히 잠겨 고여있어 나를 삼켜버린 gray 한참 쏟아지는 gray ray에 번져가는 gray 비가 내려 gray rain gray rain yeah. 바라던 만큼 가고 마음은 조금 바래서 그렇게 흐려지는 게 어쩌면 내게 필요했던 위로 내리는 비에 젖어 얼룩은 없었단 듯이 That's my gray 따라따라뚜 따라따라따라뚜 따라따라따 따라따라따 나를 삼켜버린 gray 한참 쏟아지는 gray gray 날 닮은 gray 쏟아지는 gray rain gray rain 내려와 gray gray 번져가 gray gray 쏟아지는 rain 내 맘을 적셔오는 gray
Okay. I loved how stripped down that was. Very like just an acoustic version. And it really, I feel like, highlighted his vocals even more than we have already heard. And this one felt particularly personal. Like he put a lot of his emotions into the song in these lyrics. As you already know, I'm not really good at like, interpretate lyrics. I'm not gonna do that because usually that just, it doesn't really, it doesn't really give me too much because I'm not really good at that. I usually just really connect with the emotions I'm feeling based on what vibe and atmosphere I'm getting from the song, which doesn't necessarily mean that it has actually anything to do with the actual song itself. But I feel like often you can connect kind of, with the emotions of how it is performed if you don't like, are like me who don't typically understand lyrics too much, especially when it's not in my, language. But I will say this was stunning and it felt very personal to him. It felt like this was a very personal song. Maybe the most personal song of the entire album too. And I feel like there was a lot of metaphors here. Gray rain already is kind of like metaphoric sounding to me because, I would say that you would associate the color gray with rain already because, the clouds are gray. It's kind of like getting darker outside. There's like kind of like a melancholy. Is that what they're called? Melancholy, around you when it's raining. But it can also be like a lot of comfort in that, in a way. But yeah, that was beautiful. And again, I loved how stripped down it was. It was just kind of like the guitar and it was his voice, and that's really all you needed. You didn't need anything else. I wasn't missing anything, and honestly, it was so goddamn relaxing that I could probably fall asleep right here right now. But that also has because of his beautiful vocals are just precious, beautiful, and just so nice and comforting to listen to. We have officially reached the end, which is an outro back in the studio. So this obviously too did not have a lyrics video, which makes sense. So I'm going to use the actual one from the playlist that is created on NCT's channel. And yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a long video because this has taken me almost an hour just the B-sides alone. So this is gonna be a long video, but I really do not think you mind. So anyways, last song of the album. Ooh, it's raining. Back in the studio. Yeah, it definitely did sound like we actually ended up in a studio towards the end, but we were definitely on some type of like subway or something like that, like a metro station. It seemed to have been other people around. We were walking both outside, inside, and then we ended up in the studio. It's kind of like reversed in a way, that this could also have been like an interlude, kind of. that this would have been like the preparation to create the album. See, Haechan is a genius that I at times do not understand because I'm not smart enough. That's the only way I can phrase it. He does say and create a lot of things that I can't understand. I wish I did, but I'm not, that's not part of my talent to say it like that. It's not part of my talent to understand everything that he does. I can just tell that he does it beautifully. I can tell he does it beautifully. Doesn't mean I actually understand exactly what he's doing. Unfortunately, there was something kind of almost sad sounding. I don't know how to explain it, but there was something almost kind of like sad sounding with this one. Maybe it's because it is the last song. We've officially actually finished a whole album on this channel. I don't even know. It was something about it that was borderline sad. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I don't understand it. But yeah. Interesting. Alright, people, we have officially reached the end of this MV reaction plus B-sides album listening. I am very curious to hear your thoughts, so I hope you will provide lots of thoughts about this album in the comment section. If you have to a specific song, if you have to the overall album, if you have to the MV, whatever it is related to this, I'm very excited to read and hear what you think. I am blown away. Honestly, this is his first album and it's a masterpiece. It definitely, like I said, have this red thread going through it, being romantic, flirty, grown type of sound, which I love. Now, this was really, really good. I would actually give this album a 10 out of 10. Now, not because, all the songs were an instant favorite, because it wasn't, and that's an opinion, a personal opinion from me, but I don't really care about that. Because I feel like everything you would want in an album is here. You have a lot of different emotions, there's different ways to connect to songs, it gives you different type of atmosphere, but it follows like a red thread going through the entire album. Nothing feels out of place, and just, yeah, it feels like a very good, it's a good opening, it's a good middle part, and then you have this as the ending. I feel like everything you would want in an album is to find here, and then pair it with Haechan's beautiful vocals, then the dancing in the MV, and possibly, hopefully, maybe in the future we can have some chorus for the other songs that I could definitely picture. And you have yourself a 10 out of 10 album, in my opinion. But yeah, again, I'm very, very curious as to hearing your opinions, so do tell me in the comments. Do not be shy. Don't feel like you're commenting too much. You can never really comment too much here. If you have 20 comments that you want to post, then do so if YouTube allows you. I do not mind, so yeah. Anyways, I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of you, Haechan. You created something so beautiful, and I'm sure we all are so grateful for what he has created for us to listen to. I cannot even imagine, start to imagine how much work lies beyond this entire album. I got a little feeling of it after watching the video last week, I think it was, but other than that, I cannot even picture how much work went into this. But I'm so proud of him. I hope he gets so much positive feedback on this, because that's what he deserves. He deserves to be praised up into the sky with this album. I'm loving it so much. I know there's a lot of these songs that will be on repeat for the rest of this year. I will say my top 2 favorite is definitely Adrenaline and then What's Your Name. Those two were just my type of songs. I love both of them. Yeah, those are probably gonna be the most played. I really like those two. They were definitely my type of song. And yeah, do tell me your favorite. If you have just one, if you have multiple, if it is entire album, just tell me your opinion. Do tell me if you have a favorite out of the album. What did you think of the title track? Just, again, let me know everything you want me to know. I guess. Anyways, if you watched all the way over here with me, then thank you very much. You are a proper gem, and I shall see you next time I post here. Goodbye!